Before I get into the unboxing for this month, I wanted to share a bit of an update about the Sorcerous Sundries monthly spell boxes, just in case anyone was interested in purchasing them. So this is a statement which was emailed from Sorcerous Sundries by Alana, so I'm just going to read it out. So it says, due to the unpredictability of this pregnancy, the monthly subscription box will be cancelled, sort of. Ars Magica boxes will still happen, just not monthly subscription boxes. That means all subscriptions will be cancelled and those that are subscribed will not be charged next month come the 11th. What will be happening instead is that a number of boxes will be created for a lesson or edition of the spell box and put up for purchase. This way, if you're interested in the lesson, you're not forced to purchase it, and if there's any stock left, the box can still be purchased until sold out. This unfortunately needed to happen, as next month I will essentially be in hospital or the doctors every day. However, this decision feels right and has led to the return of many old spell boxes, plus the return of the big festival boxes for next year. Thank you in advance for your understanding, Alana of Sorcerous Sundries. So I just wanted to share that with you, just in case you don't receive the newsletter and you are interested in these boxes. Hi witches, it is time for another unboxing video, and this is for the Sorcerous Sundries Ars Magica box. Apologies if you are not interested in unboxing videos. This is about all that I have the time and energy to make at the moment, so yeah, you'll just have to bear with me. So this is the Ars Magica box for the month of November. Let's see what's inside. Okay, and just like I mentioned last month, it's got the new Sorcerous Sundries boxes, which are printed and very nice. So we are back to having beeswax. However, this one she's kind of solved the issue of it sticking and then ripping the paper, so there is that. I will just open a little bit. So it says, welcome to the 4th edition of the Ars Magica monthly spell box. Last month we explored how to cleanse yourself and your surroundings of negativity, a practice that should be done daily. This month we are investigating how to protect yourself, your home, other locations and items of interest. The magical shield of protection strengthens your intuition, magic and perception. In many ways, this makes you wiser and less afraid of the unknown or situations that can make you anxious. It's a filter stopping any energies that are negative or harmful to you in any way. Okay, so we shall see what's inside. So there are the grimoire pages. So this is on protection methods. And another one on protection. So all the different correspondences, so like colours, planets, zodiac, moon phase, element, runes, herbs and flowers, all of that kind of thing. And then a page on making a protection bottle. So I'm going to guess that we are going to have some ingredients to make a protection bottle in here. So let's see. Okay, so there's little noodlies which we'll take off. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the bottle for the protection bottle. And so it's got some pins in there. I like the way they're stuck into the cork, so there's no way they're going to accidentally poke you. Yes, it's a nice sized little bottle. Cute. Here we have comfrey and rosemary. Now, rosemary is one of those things that I find is very easy to source. You can get it from your local supermarket. Comfrey, however, is not. In fact, I don't think I've ever had any comfrey. I'm curious. Let's see what it looks like now. This is what comfrey looks like. Interesting, interesting. And we're back now that I figured out how to turn the flash off after turning it on. Okay, so we've got comfrey and rosemary. We've got 2 candles. So one which is a beeswax white candle, and one which is like a kind of natural coloured candle. I'm not too sure if this is also beeswax, but like poured beeswax maybe. It's got a little bit of a texture to it as well, and it's got a slight scent to it. I feel like I should know what wax this is. I don't think it's like paraffin wax. I think it's look, it might be a blend. It might be like beeswax and soy wax maybe. I'm not too sure. So there's those 2 candles. Oh, there's magical oil. Okay, I love the Sorcerous Sundries magical oil. So this is for Mystic Ward. I'm actually going to show you. just on my desk, I just casually have Arcane Shield. So yeah, I do really like the Sorcerous Sundries oils. So let's give that a smell. Okay, so Mystic Ward. I'm not quite sure what ingredients are in it, but it actually kind of reminds me of the grounding oil, the little bottle that we got in the box, for the grounding box. So look, it's not my favorite scent. It's very kind of woodsy, you know, that kind of like sort of more stronger sort of masculine scent, I guess you'd call it. But it's still it's a pleasant scent. It's not like I wouldn't use it. And it being a spell oil, you know, it's mostly about the magical correspondences. Then in here we have this cute little vial with, looks like there's some rock salt, some pieces of black tourmaline, and some rosemary. Interesting. I'm wondering if this is like to go into the protection bottle as well, maybe? We'll see. And then last is the Witch's Shield Enchanted Mist. So this has water, alcohol, rosemary, witch hazel, juniper, and preservatives. Okay, allow this mist to deflect negative energy and mend the holes in your auric field. Use Witch's Shield Enchanted Mist to deflect psychic attacks, emotional baggage, and energy depletion. Okay, so this seems like it pairs quite nicely with my Arcane Shield oil, but also very much with the Mystic Ward oil as well. I'm going to give this a sniff. Alright, so I've sniffed it and it's got quite a light kind of scent to it, which is good. So similar to the spray in the last box, which I've actually been using quite a lot of, it's not like a super overpowering scent like a perfume, which is good because then I can spray these around and, you know, I don't feel like I'm kind of like drowning in the scent, which is good. Yeah. Okay, so that is what was in this month's box. Let me put them all together. We can do a nice little overview. Go. Jumping right into this month's box, you will find a small version of the Witch's Shield Mist. Mists are an easy way to shift and change the surrounding energies without performing a more involved ritual. Spray this mist around yourself before leaving your home to protect your energy. This will be the last of the mists for a while within the monthly spell boxes. A witch's bottle and pins accompany the protection spell page. These magical components are intended for the protection spell. Be forewarned, this spell does require a good hiding spot where the bottle will never be seen, removed, or uncorked. Along with the witch's bottle, you will find 2 packets of herbs, rosemary and comfrey, both powerful herbs of protection and clearing. Under the herbs, you'll find a protection oil, made by infusing herbs of rosemary and lavender in a base of coconut oil, with added oils of frankincense and myrrh. Simply add a few drops to your oil warmer, not a diffuser, or apply to candles by rubbing a small amount on the candle surface. Alternatively, you can apply oil to items or yourself to reinforce your magical protective shield. Now, the reason that she says not to use the Mystic Ward spell oil or any other spell oils in a diffuser is because oil diffusers are meant to just be used with water and essential oil, because if you add in a base oil or a carrier oil like coconut or anything else like that, it can actually clog the diffuser and cause it to stop working, and you obviously don't want to break your diffuser. So that's why she says not to use the spell oils in a diffuser, and the same goes for any spell oil, because they are made with carrier oil or base oil so that you can use them on candles or on your skin, things like that. So yeah, don't use those in a diffuser. Next to the oil is a pair of candles. The white rolled beeswax candle has been made specifically for sealing of the protection bottle. This candle will drip everywhere and is not recommended to be used for anything other than sealing. The thicker beeswax blended candle is for a simple candle protection spell found at the end of this page. Okay, so the white rolled beeswax candle is the one that she's saying to use for the protection spell, and I was right, this is a blended beeswax candle. So this is like a spell candle, you can use this for spells, but this one she says to just use just for the sealing wax. Lastly, yes, that is a vial of salt, but not just any salt. This salt is infused with herbs of protection with added cinnamon, thyme, and black tourmaline crystals. Part of this salt is to be used with the protection bottle and also is a component of the simple protection candle spell. So I was wrong. It does look like rosemary. Rosemary and thyme can look quite similar when they're crushed. So this is actually thyme. Okay. Oh, and I see the bits of cinnamon bark in it now. Yeah, I see that. This box concludes the basic foundation skills of witchcraft. Future boxes will detail situational magic, specific magical tools, lore, spells, crystals, rituals, and more. And then lastly, she has a spell suggestion, which is like a little bit of a ritual for protection magic, which I'm not going to read out to you because it's one of those things you just kind of have to get the box sometimes. So yeah, that was the Ars Magica box number 5. I believe it's box number 5. And the theme of this month's box was protection magic, so she didn't state what the theme is for next month's box. I'm actually not sure if she's going to do next month's box or if she is going to put it on hold for a little while. So I'm curious to know, what did you think of this box? Did you also receive it? If not, you know, what would be your favorite item? And have you ever done anything similar like that before in terms of protection magic? I have to admit, I have not done a lot of work with salt and things like that, like rock salt. I've done it with, you know, plain kitchen salt. So yeah, I will have to give this a go. I hope you all have a wonderful, magical day, and I will see you next time. Bye!